Hi everybody, welcome to the Emirates Stadium for this FA Cup fourth round tie between the competition's two most successful sides, Arsenal and Manchester United.
It makes it even more interesting, this FA Cup tie.
Will you please welcome Manchester United and the Arsenal?
Well, the team news for you. Petr Cech in his last season before retirement comes in goal for Arsenal. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is needed at right back for the unlucky Hector Bellerin, who's now out for the season. One other change from the side which beat Chelsea so convincingly here on Saturday. Alex Iwobi is in for Matteo Guendouzi. United also field their second-string goalkeeper Sergio Romero. Eric Bailly gets his first action since he was sent off against Bournemouth last month, and Luke Shaw has recovered from the illness which ruled him out of the last league game. Romelu Lukaku and Alexis Sanchez have had to play second fiddle under Solskjaer to Rashford and Martial, but they both start here tonight. Seemingly tragic situation involving the missing aircraft carrying footballer Emiliano Sala from France to Cardiff. Manchester United in a change strip. Someone has to go tonight, but one will reach the fifth round of the FA Cup. In a few months' time. Alex Iwobi always brings energy, and Lacazette's touch wasn't very good.
Switch the ball out to that left-hand side. Iwobi is a good runner with the ball. Not sure he's trying to pick anybody out, he's just playing it into a dangerous area. What a touch here past Bailly. Lacazette would have been in.
Oh, Granit Xhaka. Iwobi. Also trying to get round the back. Aubameyang trying to sneak in at the near post, watched by Lindelof successfully. Tight in there, not once but twice. Torreira and then Maitland-Niles in trouble. And Pogba trying to unpick the lock here with the help of Alexis Sanchez. Cech came out well. The danger hasn't passed, he knows that. He's back in position. And gets it back from the right winger. That is Romelu Lukaku. Pogba cut a path through the middle. No foul given. And again, Aubameyang's on the move. And so too is Iwobi. Could have fizzed it across towards Aubameyang.
This is where Arsenal are at their best. Clever passing in and around the box. Great movement from Lacazette. Just lays it off into that bit of space. Bailly doesn't want to dive in. I don't think the cutback was on because Bailly would have got the block in.
Cut by Young. Pogba's in the box. Lukaku's in there as well, and Pogba behind him. They both missed it. It's a really threatening ball.
What a chance for Manchester United. Good play. Lingard bending it into that 6-yard box. Arsenal defenders, for some reason, don't go back and defend it. Lukaku can't quite get there. Neither can Pogba.
Torreira, now Lukaku. They want to stop him on his left foot. It's a lovely ball for Alexis Sanchez, who goes round Cech and puts it into the net and scores for Manchester United against his old club at his former home. That thought has produced some reality here.
Well, it's great play from Lukaku as well. Just drops into this area. Oh, he's onside by quite some way. Great run, great timing of the pass and angle of the pass from Lukaku. And Alexis Sanchez, this is a good touch. He has to almost take it square. Petr Cech can't get there, can't bring him down either. Still a lot to do.
Probably a decent ball too, and Manchester United are in again here with Lukaku. With Lingard, time to take a touch, time to score. 2-0 for the team from Old Trafford, and Lukaku has made both of them. One for Sanchez, one for Lingard. They've hit Arsenal with both barrels.
And from that moment on, 3 versus 2, it was always going to be trouble for Arsenal. Composed finish, you have to say, from Lingard. Lukaku picks out the right pass. Decent first touch, players are racing back at him, but he just passes it beyond Petr Cech.
Sanchez's check is on the book of Manchester United, so a hefty wage. Ramsey, and Aubameyang gets one back. It's just what Arsenal needed with half-time approaching. coming in.
Well, that's where the threat's been, down that left-hand side. Too easy a possession, Arsenal. Ramsey, just to change of pace, goes past Herrera, plays it into the 6-yard box. Certainly not offside, Aubameyang. Too easy for Arsenal, down that left-hand side. Good pass from Aaron Ramsey.
There's Lukaku, he's had a splendid first half. And embroidered it with another piece of creativity. He was looking for Pogba. Xhaka with a clever throw. Ramsey, has that gone out? Aubameyang trying to set up Koscielny. Manchester United looking across at the assistant, thinking it might have done, but there was perspective. A good finish for Arsenal, who got the goal back through Aubameyang's tap-in. Alexis Sanchez with a happy return, half-time at the Emirates. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 2. So Arsenal get the second half underway, finishing the first half strongly. There's Aubameyang, Maitland-Niles, it might drop for him. Oh, and Romero did very well to keep out Ramsey's header.
It falls to Maitland-Niles and he just clips the ball into the box. It's a good save from Romero.
Ramsey still going. And Kolasinac, in fact, I think at the beginning got in his way. In Manchester United's favour, Koscielny comes across, deals with the danger at the cost of a yellow card.
He was fully fit. I think he'd racing away from Koscielny. There was a 3 versus 2. He just was labouring there. Koscielny, when he got back, had a little tug at him. Cynical foul.
Miles is in there. And here's Lacazette, his sort of angle, his sort of power. Romero did well, make sure he wasn't beaten at the near post. Key senses they could clinch it. Another substitution's been made. Lingard, plenty to say for himself, whether he's booked for the dissent or the foul.
Yeah, I think he's booked for the dissent.
Pogba, Rashford holds his position. Pogba goes it alone. It's pushed out for Martial, and Manchester United are heading for the 5th round of the FA Cup. There was the counter-attack.
He races away from Torreira. Nobody's going to catch him up. Guendouzi doesn't make a big enough effort. They back off, and he's certainly not offside. Martial, yes, Petr Cech could have pushed it round for a corner. It's a decent save from him, but he pushes it straight out to Martial, who makes no mistake with the finish, and he was onside.
You do detect just a little bit of the hand of the great Scot, who knows so much about management. But here we go. Hasn't really been boiling up to this, but suddenly now some of the rivalry between the two clubs, and Craig Pawson might be grateful actually, although help from his assistant Eddie Smart, controversial German, in by Guendouzi. That's a terrific ball. And Lacazette, they think, handled it.
He might have given a little push here, that's what they're suggesting. It's a good ball played in. He half jumps, there's the push on Jones, and it crashes into the post.
This is what the modern goalkeeper's all about. This is what the modern Manchester United's all about. They are celebrating an 8th consecutive victory since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was given the reins. Caretaker he may be, he's certainly taking care of business. Anthony Martial wrapping it up. Pogba's shot. Petr Cech, who will be playing his final FA Cup game this evening now, as it's turned out, can only push it out for Martial to wrap up the win. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 3.
Strong. Over cover, that's 4 more, one over Slinger. He's out. Don't drop it, my boy. No, he doesn't. Lingo, non-striker's end. Oh, yeah, no, it's not, it's one. It's got it away. And it's going all the way, is it? Yes, you beauty. Oh, it's safe, it's going on. It's not going all the way, is it? Yeah, it's gone all the way, has it? Well, give us a 6, give us a 6. Come on, give it 6, Bill. 79, just a normal down his route cover will do. He pushes square. He'll come back now. He's not going to come back. Oh, he's lost his strike. He flats it into the gap. He gets one. That's all they know. Whoa. Let's just see if he's done his job. Ball, that's the key. Yes, he does! He's got him home! That's one of the best one-day innings you'll see.